Hello everyone, welcome back for yet another dodgeball match. Got another men's division contest between Doki boys and Ascend. Ascend playing out of the Toronto area. They've been together for a few tournaments now. And they get some shots sent their way by the Doki boys. Yoshida taken out. Good return shots now as well from Ascend. Naughty backing up safely. Ellis and Levelecki out there with him. Naughty and Levelecki have been teammates here for a bit. They were also teammates on Rampage, picked up in the national tournament last year. Zion Leaf at the block. And this Doki side, with the player edge, they're going to try and push things a little bit. No, they're still playing things pretty safe. They do have 5 players. Ascend is going to try and whittle that down. Leaf able to block it into the ground. Leaf releasing from the back line. Now gets another ball from a teammate. Okay, we get a nice catch on the ball off Levelecki. I think Leaf might be playing with no knee pads, just noticed. Maybe they're just really slim. Hard to tell from back here, but either way, we've got Ellis and Naughty out there still for Ascend. Doki boys hoping to take the first point of this match. That ball, late hit onto Law. Okay, Naughty hit out. Ellis making a call across the line, which of course, the refs are going to tell you, hey, that's our job. Doki boys with the first point. They're up 1-0. And now Ascend's going to have to come back, try and make things a bit closer, because Doki's still at 5 out there on the court. Ascend does a single person rush. Low takes all the balls. Does take the shot as well. He is on the sideline. It's the price you pay as the rusher sometimes. Going for all 3 balls, pretty defensive strategy, of course. Doki boys doing well to fake people off. And then just a really delayed shot. Takes Naughty out. Leaf's ball skips into the middle. Okay, great shot onto the feet. New hit off. And another casualty too on the Doki side. So they're down to 4. Doing well is Ascend this time, keeping things a little bit closer on the player count. Got Yoshida in the corner. One of those lefties playing left corner. Nick Barber in the right corner for Ascend. And just one ball thrown from kind of far back. That one bouncing before the mark is found. Yoshida had also been picked up by Mavericks, last year's Nationals. Which of course means the Rampage one was the Nationals before that. Yoshida's shot coming close, but it does bounce. Ascend talks things over. They're playing it safe at the moment. Shot comes in from Barber. The return shot goes over him as he slides back toward the line. Safety of his corner. Cover provided by teammate Rafi Bunsell. And that ball right on the money. get an elimination. Slowly but surely at the moment, Ascend has been whittling away their opponents. Doki Doki boys, though, 5 balls in hand. Gonna see what they can do about it. Yoshida survives on the attack. And now to the line. Atkinson misses, is tagged as he backpedals. I think that might have been the first shot that Atkinson got to take in this point, and ends up paying for it. Okay, we got a 1-for-1. Bunsell hit out. Barber stepping up, stepping into that one. That ball rolling slowly back to the Ascend side. Yoshida covering. Leaf doing a good job covering as well as he takes Barber out. Doki Doki boys managed to connect that. Zion Leaf does find that shot onto the knee of Brendan Yoshida, sending him to the sideline, sending Doki Doki boys to a 2-0 edge. So early on, with 16 minutes to go, one team has got all the points. And we will see how they are able to build on this. Very quick off the rush. They're quicker than Ascend. We'll see if they're able to connect. Not this time. Low able to survive that rush. Ball retriever. Fortunate to get that ball in the end. It was Del Rosario, we saw earlier on Team Canada, I think Red, doing ball retrieval duties, as is Da Feng, who we saw on Raven earlier. On the opposite side. Okay, nice graze. Naughty showing the acknowledgement as Lascano heads off. Hey, well tagged. Ellis goes sideline. Everybody sending fakes. There's a take. Atkinson, another lefty in that left corner. It is Atkinson's throw. Doki Doki boys, 4 balls in hand. We'll see where they end up throwing from. They send just one. Hines missing that one. Now settling on the back line, and Atkinson throws again. Again on the back pedal, Levelacki popping back up. Ball retriever ready to bail out Atkinson there. Now it's Levelacki taking a shot. Looks like he just got the hand of Young and not able to pull it back in time. So Ascend on the hunt for their first point. Atkinson gets low under that shot. It's Naughty letting it go this time. Doki Doki boys staying strong. They're coming up with 4. That ball just missing a double. Low hit out. Bunsell did not quite touch it. And so just one out on a close call of a double. Bunsell now the one to throw. Return shot coming in onto Naughty. And the Doki Doki boys have the player edge now. Let's see if they're able to do anything with it. Meanwhile, Ascend talking things out, playing it patient, playing it confident. Atkinson's throw misses. Shot toward Atkinson and a return cover moment from Levelacki. Bunsell maybe slipping a little bit, but still on his feet. And looks like he's the one making the call here. Levelacki adjusting it. Bunsell lets it go, gets under a return, and that ball caught well. A nice grab out of the Doki Doki boys. They are in pretty good shape as they take out Kamani Atkinson. Levelacki gonna have to do it himself. And he is clipped down low, couldn't get over that one. Doki Doki boys, 3-0. And we're going straight into no blocking as we are at 12 minutes, 10 seconds or so. Referee Bihan just letting everybody know. Other referee, Joel Jodoin. Players doing a lot of work, reffing as well in this tournament. All part of the community spirit that makes these tournaments run well. Always so good to see. Doki Doki boys getting a hit on to Barber and Ellis. Double right off the bat, starting this sudden death strong. Atkinson steps into that, missing a little bit high. Doki Doki boys. Trying to keep a send off the scoreboard. Naughty lets it go. Also missing a bit high. Leafs shot missing. Everybody just a bit off the mark. You see them kind of going through the motions again, like, Maybe a bit of a slip. Okay, they come close. Levelecki clipped, though, on a nice counter. Again, Doki Doki just finding the mark. Accuracy with those throws, so important, as we've seen on this court all day. Velocity on the throws matters, but decision-making and placement, arguably more important. That ball comes in from the other court in a friendly way for the Doki Doki boys. Yeah, I think the ref saying that ball needs to stay on the Ascend side, even if it was launched in from the other court in a way that sent it over to the Doki Doki side. Okay, Naughty hit out of the air. Nice shot. New hits and is taken out. Oh, a nice little delayed drop shot from Lowe. Only one ball in hand for the Ascend side, though. Lowe ends up using it sort of to block while trying to twist out of the way. So now Kamani Atkinson, the lone Ascend player, being watched by both Doki Doki players, and gets the 1-for-1, but it's not going to do the job under these circumstances. So 4-0 edge for the Doki Doki boys. And Ascend heads to the other side, looking for that first point of the match. Teams talking things over a little bit, although they're lining up pretty quickly. And I'm just going to give a quick shout out to one of the event sponsors here, the Spot Rehab Performance and Recovery. They do have a station set up. It's a pretty false start, I think. But the Spot physiotherapists and sports therapists available to help with athlete recovery and performance. We've seen them at a lot of events in the Toronto area. They were at Edmonton as well, providing great service for all the athletes involved. And we do appreciate the support of the Spot. If you are in the GTA, you should check them out. Good movement. Young throws the ball, maybe to the slight dismay of his teammates, but no harm done. Doki Doki steps into them, and they get two balls onto Johnny Lowe, sending him to the sideline. And Ascend does get a hit. Law is going to head off. Lucas Law is the only one eliminated, though, for the Doki Doki boys at the moment. They've done a great job staying alive against these Ascend throwers. Or the Ascend throwers have done not quite an ideal job of hitting their targets. They have been playing together pretty well, though. They do find that target as they hit out Leaf. Atkinson traded off. Yoshida collects that spare ball This time it's Young again, letting it go. Okay, they grazed Naughty as well, so again, or maybe that was a catch actually as Law comes back in. I just missed what happened on this side as I was looking on the other. You know how it is. Teams going to the back line while the refs just kind of made sure things were settled, and now coming off the back line, we're getting an attack toward Yoshida, missing. Barber surviving as well. The boys have 2 in hand. See Law staying energetic out there. Counter shots back and forth. Everybody kind of missing a little bit. Yoshida had a good counter on the counter. Not able to hit his opponent, who just dropped all the way to the floor. Hines is the one to throw that one. Barber taken out. You got to keep these last 2 players separated if you can. And now Yoshida's going to be alone. That one sailing way high. Law almost jumped into it. Well, it would have been hard to jump into that one, I think. And another ball being sent over. I think the ball retriever may have grabbed that before it actually was available to their side, or after, either way. When that happens, that ball's got to go to the other team. Yoshida stays defensive with that and does get hit. That second ball takes him out. Oh, the Doki boys really doing a lot of work on these throws. They've been able to significantly more consistently get on target, get through the blockers, or hit players making evasive moves. Sprinkled in a catch or 2. And off the rush, they're pretty quick, although this time nobody makes a play. 5-0 though for the boys as they come to the line. They send one in. Lascano with a nice grab. Still on the follow through of his throw, but manages to get that ball off of Low. Ellis tagged out as well. Young acknowledging that shot was a bit high. But they all count. Okay, a bit of a mini flurry happens and everybody survives it for the moment. Leaf sharing the call. Barber hit out. Levelecki threatened as well, but has the ball in hand, pops back up to his feet. Draw one in. Bunsell able to connect. Send to the line. Okay, they send a couple. They still have 3 on their side since there was a counter shot tried from the Doki side. Levelecki with the hit, getting Lascano out up at the shoulder. Bunsell's shot into the middle finds Law this time. Nice shot onto the feet of Yoshida. Leaf pops back up and does take one onto Levelecki. Absorbs a counter himself from Bunsell. Now Bunsell stepping into a 1-for-1. Levelecki going to be alone, facing 2. Leaf still out there, as is new. Levelecki stays right under that ball, tries a quick release. Leaf gets under it. Levelecki ends up going cross court, and again the 1-for-1. Leaf ending up making sure. Ascent coming close on that one again, but 6th point on the board. Doki boys fully in charge of this match with 2.5 minutes remaining. Now the question is, can they preserve the shutout? Off the rush, again, nobody doing too much. The boys send one in, but Lau is traded off. Naughty sends one. That one pops up, and he's bailed out by Atkinson. Hines, the unlucky soul, heading off to the side. Bunsel's shot missing. That counter missing as well. Kind of high. Sometimes if there's a bit of fatigue or the moisture on the hands, those things sail. Low shot, skipping low instead of sailing. Lascano's ball just missing as Low sidesteps it, twisting out of the way. Barber releasing, retreating. Doki talking things over. Young making the call. That ball skipping short of the intended target. And Descend now lets a few go. Those return shots as well. Nobody eliminated for the moment. Descend hoping to close this out strong. It's going to be a little bit harder without Barber. Saw that ball coming late. Couldn't get his blocker out in front of it. And now Doki boys coming on up to try and even that player count down a little bit. 5 members of Ascend still on the court. Just a little bit of time left on the clock, 20 seconds and change. Both teams want to get some eliminations before we get to no blocking. Ellis tagged out in a long-range bomb that was probably intended for one of the players in front of him. Nice grab. Naughty trying the curveball, but it did not fool the target. I believe that was Lung making the catch. And we're going to get to no blocking. Bit of a flurry before that, and that's going to be it. No blocking. Match result not in question. The only question is the final score. I guess the sub-question. Can Ascend get themselves on the board? We still have 3 players out there. Low, Atkinson, and Bunsell. Meanwhile, Lascano, Young, and Lau still out there for Doki. Hoping to preserve the shutout. Coming close on the feet of Atkinson. Low skips that one short, maybe thinking about the ball he wanted to pick up. Things are chill for the moment. Atkinson steps into that, a return shot missing. Everybody's still alive so far in this no blocking period. Young with a bit of play calling again. Offensive shot, this time it's Lau letting it go. That try from Bunsell missing. Atkinson does finally connect, getting Young out. A try from Bunsell misses. Low tagged out by Lascano. Atkinson hit out on a graze. Doki boys threatening to close out this shutout. Bunsell calls for the 3rd ball in from the sideline. Lets it go for an attempt at a trade. Happens. Lascano caught in a dangerous spot, not able to make that catch. Bunsell tries to find a second, not able to do it. Young takes the shot, but Bunsell this time tagged. I think both of those connecting. So shutout preserved. Doki boys victorious. And Ascend will take the loss. Hard fought on many moments, but they ended up outmatched in this one. And so coming up next on this court, we're going to see an All-American matchup, Shred versus Fortune. That'll be coming up at the next match in the men's division of the Kickoff 2024 Dodgeball Toronto Tournament.